Hello YouTube, Hyrulians, followers and friends. I am BlueFlamePrince and welcome back to another exciting and mysterious episode of The Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Randomizer, where we are setting everything to ablaze, and today we are heading into the Swamp Palace. However, I do not know how these guys actually have dodged bombos. So, one extra time. I'll take that. I need magic more than anything. But, yes, welcome back to A Link to the Past Randomizer, where today we will be heading into the Swamp Palace. However, we are now opening up another cave, which I believe is a... Okay, I thought it would be a fairy fountain since that's what it was in the light world, but I am mistaken. We have encountered a thief. Hello, thief. You look like one of those, I'm trying to think what they're called. It's the fox people. Anyways, do you have anything for us? I'm curious now. Yes, please. Thank you. Yes. Okay, I'm not really sure what to say. Besides,
Gotta go fast, gotta go fast, gotta go faster, 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 faster.
I mean, honestly, we're not really Sonic, but Link in the Pegasus shoes, yeah, I'll take it any day. But here we are. We have now made our way to the Swamp Palace. However, we have to go back to the light world and drain all the water. Because, as Sahasrara would put it, in Hyrule and in the Dark World, there are places that act like twins and mirrors. So what happens in Hyrule happens in the Dark World. And what happens in the Dark World could also affect Hyrule. Which, that is kind of scary, but at the same time, interesting. Since it's kind of good that Ganon doesn't know that, since, I mean, there are a few things that I want to say would be different, such as his castle is more or less the Pyramid of Power. And, of course, on the opposite, we have Hyrule Castle, and our first chest, small key, kind of expected because there's the locked door right there. But, yeah, there are a lot of things that are mirrored from the light world and dark world. And it kind of fixes itself once you go to Link Between Worlds. And honestly, kind of going back to this focus on this dungeon, is that the Swamp Palace is one of the places with the most chests. This is going to help a lot, and we've already had a kind of a good start since we have the Pegasus shoes. And the big key. Also, we already have the hook shot, so we know that there could be something really special within this dungeon. Ow. However, we may have a few problems here and there, just because no shield. Also, I forget every time I swing the sword that thing will shoot. It's like a motion censored beam machine. That makes sense, right? However, I also always imagined this kind of being like the bottom of the well within Ocarina of Time. And one of the things that kind of fits would be the thing that shoots the or releases the water. And I paused there because we can't go any further. We need the hammer. I think the only way we can go any farther is if we can get the hammer. So yeah, I was planning on doing this dungeon. I was so ready to do this dungeon. That just shattered everything. Well, I guess it's time to leave. I am now trying to think of other places because we also... It's nice that we have the Pegasus shoes, but we also need... We need the hammer. We really need the hammer. But I'm heading over here because of two reasons. Okay, so for the first thing is this right here. And this is one of the secret areas for the thieves. And I think it may have quite a few chests. Or just a lot of rupees. This may actually be the brother of the other thief.
Failure.
Well, I am... We've kind of run into a dead end. You know what, while I'm here... Hello, lovely lady. Heal me. Okay, back to the Dark World. So, let's see. What other places are we missing? You know what, guys? I'll be right back and see if I can find any more chests. Well, guys, I just remembered that in the Light World, there is a chest minigame here, which I don't think we've done yet. And we cannot do the arrow minigame yet because we do not have the bow and arrow. However, there could be something here if we haven't already tried this. So, let's find out. Which one shall it be? Of course, I'm going for the center. Huh. Kind of helpful? This isn't really necessary, but we can at least... Thank you, heart. We can at least get the heart piece here. And we can also stop the running man. which even he may have something. I'm not really sure if it's randomized, but would the running man even have anything? Because I remembered something. He's not here. After you beat Agahim for the first time, most of the people leaves. Okay, that slight waste. Be right back, guys. So our journey continues while we cross the swampy river and making our way to the graveyard. Since within the graveyard, there are at least 2 places we can get to. And thankfully we found the Pegasus shoes. So we can now make our way over here and enter the light world. And if I'm not mistaken, there would have been a piece of heart in here. But, you know, because the piece of heart was in the library for all that time. And there are just hearts of hearts and bombs all here. You know, I guess still everybody loves bombs. And we just found the second cane, which is the cane of Salomon? Something along those lines. You would actually get this in the, was it Misery Mire dungeon? It creates a block and then it shoots beams. Well, that's actually pretty good. I will take that. Now our next chest is where the magic cape would be within the king's grave. Now, also look, as I mentioned in the last episode, looking into the maps of Hyrule, this would have been the graveyard within Zelda 1, and this is kind of where you would get the third sword at within that game. It's kind of interesting how much things has changed. But what lies within this chest? It was worth it. It was worth it. So, where to go? I mean, there are at least a few caves probably left on Death Mountain. And we can probably make it through most of the Palace of Darkness. I'm not sure, guys. At least we found a decent item. But it looks like we will be heading into the Palace of Darkness in this episode. I mean, it's still a dungeon, right? Is there something here? 'Cause this is part of the Palace of Darkness, where this little tree guy is. And he would actually tell you the story of the Triforce, but yeah, there's nothing here. Just a place to refill your hearts. You know, we can always go visit Kiki the monkey. Just follow the arrows. Kiki! Hello, friend. The little blue monkey. But is Kiki truly a monkey? He's a little greedy monkey, I can tell you that much. Because normally he would ask for about 200 or something rupees just to open this dungeon. Thanks, Kiki. It's nice to see you. Now, this would be the dungeon where we would get the hammer. However, okay, that just opens the doorway where we came from. Just one. Rupees. I'm so glad I came down here, just for the rupees. How excited are you guys? We still need a key. So, we must make our way through this door. I'll pick the door on the right. Oh no, no. If this is where I think it would lead, that means we also need the arrows. I'm positive we will need the arrows. Go Bombos. I know that this won't work, so yeah. Well guys, no keys. To go through this dungeon, we need the arrows. Through the Swamp Palace, we need the hammer. I think it's time to explore a little bit more. However, I think I'm going to leave this episode off here. So if you guys have enjoyed this episode, please do not forget to leave a like or a comment below. At least we got the cane of Sarla? Solomon? I honestly have no idea. But yeah, this has been BlueFlamePrince. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next episode. Later, guys.